Hello and welcome. This is Iya Aneja and you are watching Krishi Jagran Business, the platform that brings you all the updates from the agri world. Let's begin with the headlines. Prices of edible oil to go down soon. Farm Ministry open to pro-farmer changes in PMFBY in response to climate change. India likely to allow a further 2 to 4 million tons of sugar export this season. India headed for slower growth next year, more in line with its long-term potential, Moody's Analytics said in its latest report. RBI approves new interest subvention rate on KCC crop loans for financial year 2023 and 24. Air quality in the national capital continued to remain in the poor category. Manoj Mishra, Managing Director, inaugurates Matix area office in Siliguri. Milma milk prices to go up by ₹6 per litre from December 1. Nurture.farm launches Kavach Bhav guarantee to protect farmers against market price fluctuations. With agriculture colleges getting more and more students enrolled, farming industry can expect to have a great talent coming its way. Farmer leader Darewal ends fast after Punjab government's apology assurance. Paddy procurement crosses 12 lakh ton mark in Chhattisgarh. National campaign against gender-based discrimination launched. 22 precision farming development centers developed across the nation. Southeastagro industry reports a standalone net profit of rupees 0.03 crore in September 2022 quarter. Now the news in detail. The cost of edible oil can go down further. Sanjeev Chopra, who is the Food Secretary, clearly mentioned this assessment in the light of the signals from the international market. Over the past few months, the cost of edible oil has somewhat decreased across the nation. However, the prices are still very expensive. According to the Food Secretary, who is analyzing the international signals, there has been a fall in the oil prices on international markets. As a result, it is anticipated that in the near future, the price of edible oil would decrease. But due to the demand for winter and weddings, there is no further relief in retail price in the domestic markets. In such a situation, the expectation of a reduction in the coming time has increased. In response to climate change and technology advancements, the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, which is PMFBY, is open to reforms that would benefit farmers per a recent statement from the Union Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Manoj Ahuja, the Union Agriculture Secretary, said, and I quote, "Agriculture is susceptible to calamities. Protecting the nation's vulnerable farming community against the whims of nature is very crucial and necessary. As a result, crop insurance demand is probably going to rise. Therefore, in order to adequately safeguard Indian farmers through insurance, we need to place more focus on crop insurance and other type of rural and agriculture insurance products." According to the Indian Sugar Mills Association, India is likely to permit an additional 2 to 4 million tons of sugar exports in the session 2022-23, bringing overall exports to approximately 8 to 10 million tons, below the level of the previous year. India shipped more than 11 million tons of sugar in the 2021-22 session from the months of October to September, making it the second largest exporter of sugar behind Brazil. Earlier this month, the government has authorized the first batch of the exports for the season 2022-23, totaling 6 million tons and putting an end to recent pressure on benchmark ICE sugar prices to rise. In the most recent study, APAC Outlook, a coming downshift released on Thursday, Moody's Analytics predicted that India will experience slower growth in 2019 that would be more in line with its long-term potential. According to the rating agency, increased productivity in agriculture and technology might speed up the nation's growth. In August, Moody's predicted that India's growth will decrease from 8.5% in 2021 to 8% in 2022 and then to 5% in 2023. Although the economy of Asia Pacific region is slowing, a recession is not probable in the area. This is what a US-based financial service organization is saying right now. As per the Moody's Analytics, the APAC area would have challenges due to the increased interest rates and slower global trade growth. The Government of India introduced the Interest Subvention Scheme (ISS) to provide short-term crop loans and short-term loans for elite activities such as animal husbandry, dairy, fisheries, beekeeping and so on, up to an overall limit of Rs 3 lakh to farmers through KCC at a concessional interest rate for farmers. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) has announced that the government has approved the Interest Subvention Scheme, which is ISS, available through the Kisan Credit Card KCC with modifications for the fiscal years 2022 to 23 and 23 to 24. According to an RBI notification, the application lending rate to the farmers will be 7% and the rate of the interest subvention to lending institutions will be 1.5% only. This benefit, however, will not be available to farmers who repay their agri loans within 1 year of receiving them. On Thursday, the national capital's air quality remained bad, and the day's lower temperature, which was 8.4 degrees Celsius, was 3 degrees below average for the season. The IMD issued a bulletin in which it stated that the maximum temperature is predicted to be around 27 degrees Celsius. Manoj Mishra, Managing Director, inaugurated Matix area office at Siliguri with the aim to serve the farmers, retailers and dealers of North Bengal. A few dealers also attended the opening ceremony of the area office. After Mother Dairy, two major milk cooperatives decided to hike the milk prices. Earlier, KMF and now Milma. Milma milk will turn costlier by Rs 6 per litre from December 1. The cabinet recently gave the go-ahead for the hike based on a recommendation made by the Kerala Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation, which is Milma, this last week. The Kavach Bhav guarantee product aims to help farmers get their fair value for the produce and minimize financial losses in case of price fluctuations. While it is difficult to predict the mandi prices for different crops as these prices depend on a large number of variables, Nurture.farm has created a risk cover mechanism through which the farmer is compensated for the fluctuation in prices of their end produce. The advantages of the Bhav guarantee product offering include an index-based trigger, shorter disbursal window and direct transfer of the compensation amount to the farmer's bank account. In the last 5 years, there has been an increase in the need for qualified agricultural experts, and admission have kept pace with seats for elite courses and agriculture courses filling up in the first 3 rounds only. At least 7 undergraduate courses in agriculture and related industry are provided by colleges and universities and are enrolled in. Nearly 80% of the seats for this year have been confirmed by students after the 3rd round of admission, which is now taking place in Maharashtra. Veteran farmer activist Jagjit Singh Dallewal called an end to his 6-day hunger strike after receiving assurance that his demands will be met from the Punjab administration. In Tehan village, where Jagjit Singh Dallewal was protesting, Punjab Agriculture Minister Mr. Kuldeep encountered him and offered him a glass of water to break the fast. Aside from that, the minister expressed regret for Chief Minister Bhagwant Man's previous statement that protesting has become a rivaj with Farmers Union. The minister also claimed that no specific group within the farmers' organization was the target of CM's statement. Additionally, he promised that the needs of farmers will be satisfied. On Wednesday, the Chhattisgarh paddy production reached 12 lakh tons. In the current market year, the state government has so far purchased roughly 13.34 lakh tons of paddy. A payment of Rs 2,803 crores has been distributed among 3.85 lakh farmers in the lieu of the paddy purchases. Along with the acquisition of the crop, work to elevate the paddy for custom milling is under process. Approximately 5.73 lakh metric tons of paddy have been taken from the societies for custom milling, and it is anticipated that 110 lakh metric tons of paddy would be purchased this year, as per the official announcement. Also this year, grade A paddy cost Rs 2,060 per quintal, while regular paddy is purchased for Rs 2,040 per quintal. A community-led national campaign against gender-based discrimination launched by Union Minister of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Mr. Giriraj Singh. Phaggan Singh, who is the Minister of State for Rural Development and Steel, along with Minister of State for Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and several other authorities and ministers were also there in the event. Lakhs of farmers from adjoining states attended the event. Best of the innovation, technology, new products and services were also showcased. Free interactive workshops were there for the farmers. Conference on current issues in agriculture and related sectors were also there, along with a huge exhibition with the participation of over 400 organizations.
आज नरेंद्र मोदी की सरकार ने ग्रामीण विकास मंत्रालय के द्वारा जो हम लगभग 9 करोड़ महिलाओं को दीनदयाल उपाध्याय राष्ट्रीय आजीविका मिशन के तहत हम लाखपति दीदी बना रहे हैं, वहीं साथ साथ जो आज पूरे विश्व महिलाओं के ऊपर जो लैंगिक हिंसा है उसे मनाने का काम किया है अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर। हम इसे राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर 1 महीने तक ये अभियान चलेगा और उसको आजीविका मिशन, जिसे जेंडर रिसोर्स सेंटर कहते हैं, हम नारी चेतना केंद्र के माध्यम से देश में लगभग हमारी 64 लाख दीदियां इस उत्पीड़न के खिलाफ ट्रेनिंग ले चुकी हैं। हम 20,000 देश में ऐसे मामलों को सुलझाने का काम किया है, चाहे केस के माध्यम से हमारी दीदियों ने, चाहे सामाजिक स्तर पर। ये अभियान हम एक तरफ मोदी जी आर्थिक संपन्नता के लिए लाखपति दीदी का मिशन लिया है, वहीं लैंगिक हिंसा भेदभाव को मिटाने के लिए हम जागरूकता अभियान चलाने का काम कर रहे हैं। उसी के लिए आज ये कार्य कर रहे हैं।
In order to develop and disseminate regionally distinct precision farming technologies such as micro-irrigation and high-tech agriculture like vertical farming, hydroponics, aeroponics, protected cultivation and plastic culture, and to maximize production and productivity per unit area in order to improve the socio-economic conditions of the farmers and the end users as well, the Government of India has established 22 precision farming development centers, which are known by the name PFDCs, in all of the country's agroclimatic zones. Dr. Abhilaksh Likhi, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, interacted with the farmers at the Precision Farming Development Center created under National Committee on Precision Agriculture and Horticulture, which is NCPAH. He also visited the RKVY Raftar Agri Startup Agribusiness Incubator and the Integrated Beekeeping Development Center at the Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore. Southeastagro Industries' net profit was reported to be rupees 0.03 crores in the quarter that ended in September 2022 as opposed to rupees 0.01 crore in the quarter that preceded it and ended in September 2021. Compared to the quarter that ended in September 2021, which saw sales of rupees 0.21 crore, the quarter that concluded in 2022 September month saw none. So here is the agricultural quiz question. Who regulates the market for agriculture products in India? The options are: first, Essential Commodities Act 1955, second, Agricultural Produce Market Committee Act enacted by states, third, Agriculture Produce Grading and Marketing Act 1937, fourth, Food Products Order 1956 and Meat and Food Products Order 1973. You can SMS your answer on the mobile number 8800023204 shown on your screen and win FTB Organics discount coupons and lots of rewards. This was all for today. Keep watching Krishi Jagran.